Hello, everybody, and welcome to Awesomenauts. It's SlowWolf here, and we've dropped a league because I kept trying to play a game with Frog, and then the last one freaking disconnected out of the blue, which counts as a loss. So we're back down to League 7. We were gonna lose it anyway, but now everybody lost. So, okay, let's go ahead and try this again. We're going to try playing some Frog. Now, Frog and I don't get along anymore, and I'm going to do my best to not complain about the character, because I realize that that's, you know, it's not a cool thing to do. But, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get into some gameplay, and then we'll go ahead and talk about the Frog some. Alright, and we're back. So, as I was mentioning before, I'm going to try my best not to complain, but no promises whatsoever. This character and I, as I mentioned, do not get along. Frog is kind of the worst. And we're up against a really frustrating team for me to deal with. What do you mean I didn't pick up enough solar on my way down? Stupid. Okay, so on top of me being bad... Oh my gosh. I am so sick and tired of Sorona. Guys, I don't even... So, right now we're up against a team that requires us to get the lead. And if we don't get the lead, then we lose. That's just the way that this particular comp against this works. On the other team, we've got Scoop, Penny, and Voltar. On our team, we got a Nibs, a Coco, and myself. Now, whatever this Voltar is doing is not necessarily super intelligent. That's okay. Bad stuff happens. We might win this due to bad play, which is entirely possible. These are lower league games that I'm getting back into. And you know what? In all fairness... Okay, in all fairness, we're gonna get somebody lightning balling our shit out of the way. Sure. Oh, Nibs got killed though. That was good, Nibs. Good job, Dragon. You get a cookie. So, Frog and I are not friends right now, and there's a lot of different reasons why. And I'd love to go ahead and just count them for you today, if that's okay with you. The main reason is because this character is unbelievably frail. Like, I can't even begin to describe to you just how easy to kill he is. If you can stun him, slow him, poison him, do anything to him, because he has such a small HP pool. You have to be practically perfect in your execution for Frog to be the assassin that he's literally only able to be. And that's all he's able to do, which is my second big complaint, is that all he can do is assassinate people. That's it. That's all. He doesn't get a second chance. He doesn't get to change his career. He doesn't get to go to college and learn how to become a plumber or anything. All he does is kill people. And honestly, I find that boring, and I find that uninteresting, and I find that, frankly speaking, a little insulting to the character and what he once was able to do. I really liked his ability to split push before, which might have been a bit strong, I grant that. But now he can't really split push at all. It's not worth your time. All you do is you kill people, and you can kind of do it really well, especially when you catch people unawares like that, like the Voltar not paying attention, so he's going to go ahead and die there. But, like in the game I played previous to this, I died 4 times in a row with absolutely no retribution because I went in to initiate, and then nothing happened. Like my team didn't really go in, and then Nah and Leon. Like, you can't go in on those two at any point because the Spit's always on the ground, and then the Leon is just waiting with that tongue of his. A good Leon will just wait with the tongue and completely take out the majority of your early game damage in one go. Like, there's not much you can do. And so I died a bunch, and I couldn't do anything, and I was starting to get really frustrated, and then we got all disconnected. So that was a little weird. I was a little disappointed that we all got disconnected, all things considered, but it was going to be a lousy attempt at video footage anyhow. So, poof. We're going to go ahead and try to do some damage here. It was a surprisingly large amount, all things considered. We were allowed to. No pounce coming out, so alright, we're going to go ahead and take that in stride, and then to completely miss our dash. So one of the big things that you have to do with Frog in order to make him to work is just don't miss your dashes. That obviously sounds like complete common sense. Like, you should not be messing that one up. Ever. But, you know, dash... It's practically instant, but it still is mess-upable. Like, you can screw up the aiming, your mouse is just a little bit off, just something goes wrong, and then you dash into the entirely wrong place to be in, and you die. And that's the thing. If you miss your dash, or if you mistime it, or misuse it even a tiny little bit, your character dies. And you can't use your dash for multiple things, but you have to, because it's your only real survivability tool early, and yeah, it's not my favorite thing. to have all these things wrapped into one package. It's not like Blessing that I can just be like, okay, this is my defensive tool. I can pop this whenever. Oh, that's nice. I can just pop this defensive tool whenever. It's not like Cocoon where I can use it aggressively and I can use it defensively for the same things. Or I can use it to push. Or I can do this. Or I can do that. Dash. Like, because like dash is so essential to Frog's survival that he has, like, if he uses it for survival, he can't do anything else with it. With Genji's Cocoon, you can do multiple things with it. With Genji's Blessing, you can do multiple things with it at the same time. Dash, it's difficult to make that happen. If you can make it happen, then you're swell, you're good. But best of luck. All right, come on in again, Scoop. Okay, so now we got the heal bot. Now's when we need to be careful. If we don't kill off that heal bot in practically any engagement we go into, we lose. Isn't that fun? Okay, and their Voltar is not very bright. He's just gonna go ahead and die again. That's okay. Well, he's probably new, right? Like these are the lower leagues. To be fair, it's not likely his fault. And honestly, Nibs is a really strong character. Like, all things considered, if anybody's gonna go ahead and mess up a new player, it's gonna be Nibs, because Nibs' fire does an unreal amount of damage. Which I can't say the same thing about Froggy's Tornado until he picks up upgrades, but whatever. I could be persuaded to be wrong in that respect. Honestly, NATO does do a decent amount of damage, but look at that. Oh my god. Nope, not gonna happen because I missed everything. Oh my gosh. Cannot do Frog's left click. So that's probably another pro tip. If you want to be good with Frog, make sure that you get his left click and that you don't miss with it. Just don't miss with it. Just don't. Never miss with it. Just always hit with your left click. Because it can do a decent amount of damage given enough time. Like, in the space of time that I had right there, 240 damage can't be... it's got a decent attack speed, so it does okay damage. But if you miss, like, any shots at all, it's just... it hurts so much. Oh, wow. That was unfortunate. I did not expect that to happen quite the way that did. Uh-huh. Yeah, and I missed too many times. Again, that would have been an easy kill if I just landed my freaking left click. Did I mention that I absolutely hate that? Ugh. But yeah, a lot of Frog's damage actually comes from his left click too, and the fact that I keep missing with it. It's probably just a practice thing more than anything, but it's still a little frustrating that I can't land it worth a dang. Yeah, Frog. He's for good players. If good players get a handle on Frog, man, it does so much. Like, he does so much damage at that point. It's obscene how much damage he does at that point. Because if you just never miss with your left click, and you just do well every time with your dash, and you don't go into bad situations, and if you don't do everything that happens to players normally, then you'll be an excellent Frog. And at that point, people can be obscenely scary with them. Because, well, when you don't make mistakes, how could you not? But, you know, I digress. So, I've had a bad time with Frog in recent history because I feel like he's really way too much of a one-trick pony. Either you win with him or you lose with him, and I'm just not good enough to win with him right now, and I don't think I have been for some time. I've been able to rest on my Froggy laurels, or at least I was, for a good long while before I realized that I stunk with him. And now that I'm here, and I recognize that I'm kind of bad with him, well, at least I feel better about being honest. Yeah, I'm gonna miss with all my left clicks again. So the thing is about as precise as it gets. Like, it's needle precise. You need to be super, super, super accurate with that left click if you expect it to hit every time. And that makes me a sad panda, because I'm kind of bad with this character. And I really wish that I could actually hit with any of his abilities. Like, I can't. I know a bunch of different tricks, like being able to dash up here, kind of nice. I've been able to time dashes since I started being able to do this. Like, I've played enough Mega Man that knowing how to dash was kind of second nature. But, knowing how to survive with this character otherwise is difficult. He doesn't have any HP for mistakes. He's got... No, like, that's the big thing. Like, any mistakes cause this character to lose so much of its effectiveness that it's pretty brutal. And that's okay. Like, it's not Penny Fox brutal in terms of, oh, you're bad, then this character's gonna suck for you. But at the same time, it's not the best. Characters that I'm good with, like Genji, you know, allow you for room for mistakes, which is kind of nice to have. Like, you can take a hit, you can regenerate a little, and be like, okay, good, I can stay in the lane, at least get some farm that way. I can do something. You know, you got options if you mess up. And, like, one thing that this character does not have is options if he messes up. If he messes up, he's up poop creek without a poop paddle. Like, if there's a poop creek, like, if there was a poop creek that you could get stuck in with this character, that poop creek would be the equivalent of the Nile of poop creeks. Hey, look, I landed a left click and then I got a kill. That's what's supposed to happen. Just an FYI. Oh, hey, look, it's a scoop. Bye. See ya. But yeah, that's the thing. I'm so bad and out of practice with them that if I had the practice, I probably could be in a pretty good spot with Frog. Like, I could actually probably do a lot of good things with this character if I was actually kind of good. The fact that I'm 4-0 right now is actually kind of a miracle, so I'm not too sad about that miracle happening, honestly. Okay, that's happening. There's that, but maybe I can bait the Penny into... Nope, I messed up, so now watch me die. I'm going to go ahead and just do my best to sneak under here, jump over him, and then keep on going. Now, Frog has his strengths, and he's got an ability to seriously outplay people, which is great. Like, if you can just do the landing of the things on the stuff, especially because he's a fast character with a lot of abilities. Ah, oh, crap. Okay, well, we're gonna dodge this way, and the Penny went the wrong way. And the Voltar went the wrong way. And I'm going to run away this way, which is the wrong way. There we go. Made it. Now if the Penny comes up and tries to get me, I can actually do enough burst to kill her. Same goes for this Voltar. Oh, there we go. Okay. Sup, hey, scoop, do whoop, shoop, do boop, do. Boom. There we go. So the amount of burst that Frog puts out is pretty astronomical, and that's how you end up getting any of your farm, really. And if you can land that, that's great. That's what you want to do. But doesn't happen every day. I'm going to go ahead and pick up a rank of Boombox. Do some more burst damage that way. Now, I mentioned this before. I'll mention it again. This is all Frog can do is kill people. Granted, killing people is a really big service to your team. If you can put out the damage that you need to get kills, that's a lot of extra solar for your team, which can't be understated, really. Like that right there was another 100 and a bunch of solar. Like, let's see, 50 for you, right? 50 for you, and then 30 for each of you and your team. So that's 80 for you. Oh crap! Yeah, no. See, that was a chance for me to mess up. If I had been too close to that scoop, I would have died. All right, and I don't want to use up my dash, so let's go ahead and go up here. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Okay. But yeah, if you can make Frog work, he farms up the solar off of the enemy team and like stunts their solar growth because hey, you're getting kills. It actually reduces their solar now beyond the oh you're dead so you can't farm it stage of things. But the downside of all of that is honestly that's all he can do. So if you're not getting kills or your team isn't oriented towards that while you're quick matching or whatever, you can have a really hard time with this guy. And if you're a really good player with this guy, you can make things happen. Obviously, that's obviously a very important addendum. If you're good at this game, then Frog will be good to you. What you put into Frog comes out. Same could have been said for Penny. I'm not sure if she's been changed in a way that makes her actually bad now. But in all honesty, in every ounce of honesty, I'm just not that good at Frog now. Paying off in dividends is not a thing that me and Frog are able to do. See this this Penny right now? I can't even begin to fathom how to deal with that. And then come down here now. This Voltar, on the other hand, I'm gonna miss entirely. Hit with a boombox a bunch. and then put out another shot, and then run for my sweet dear life because I'm at half HP dealing with anything that's a bad guy. Like, that's exactly how afraid I am. Now, the scoop, I think we could handle. Nope, no, we can't handle that. And I took another 270 damage, hammer to the face, because I love eating hammers almost as much as I love eating Cocoa Balls. Cocoa Balls are my favorite. We're going to go ahead and pick up 2 ranks and that speed up. That way I can catch up to people with it and all that good business. Jump right down instead of on the bounce pad. That's okay. I meant to kind of hit the bounce pad, but let's see if we can't help our nibs out. Okay, we drove off the scoop. Now we just gotta save. Ah, poop on a stick. See what I mean, though? A good player would have known not to try to do that, because that would have been... Oh, hey, Penny. Boink, boink. And you're just gonna fly up, because you're foxy. Whatever. Yeah, just gonna make sure that you stay away. Not that that really helps. Okay, let's go down here. Find this Voltar. And murder him mercilessly. And then go right back to shooting things. Because that's all I know how to do. That's all I can do. That's all I know. Shooting things and dashing things and blasting them with my tornado. And if you can do it properly, then you can farm like a boss. The difference between this guy and Foxy or somebody is that Foxy actually provides like a little bit more push with her pulse, and she also provides amplify damage or silence or a bunch of other really cool abilities. So if you want a somewhat less effective or less varied assassin, you've got it in the Froggaloo here. If you want to go for a just less, like if you want the less variety, then Frog's good for you. If you just want to kill people and do a good job of it, then practice your Frog, get good with him. You can do it, I promise. His low HP is an obstacle, but it's not an impossible one to get through. I'm gonna get out of here. Oh, hey Scoop, how's it going? I'm gonna dodge that business. Whoa! Oh, okay, I'm gonna miss that business. Okay, that's fine. I can deal with that. That's my fault for jumping too high, really. I shouldn't be too upset or surprised. There we go. Gonna just deal with all that. Now we're pushing. How do you feel about that? Boom! Okay, got that guy. Now I'm legendary somehow. Yeah, and I missed like 3 or 4 different attacks there. That was not good. Whatever. I feel bad, especially because I know this is a League 7 game, and I'm not 15-0. That's how the mighty have fallen. This is what happens when you go to school, kids. You get good grades and have a future in a career and have a potential for money and stuff. But video games, your video game skills are gonna suffer, yo. Honestly, no regrets. I've done well in school, and it was good to be able to take the break I really needed to from everything here, because otherwise I would have been completely messed up. Like, I would have been completely boinked for anything useful. Oh, no! He's gonna live. Okay, that's a problem. Let's just keep running. Jump up here. Deal with this. Pick up these creeps. Okay, now come at me, Fox. Come at me. Oh, hey, Foxy Lou. Oh, boink! Okay, well, because I jumped too high, that's not going to do anything. And now I need to wait for my dash to come back up so that way I can just dash away. Not take the damage from the pulse, but I also did do some damage to them. Like it. See, that's what I'm supposed to do. And he's just going to teleport or something? No, he's going to try to get away up here. That was odd. Okay, there we go. He could have just teleported. He would have been perfectly safe. Well, whatever. Let's go back. Again, I feel terrible about this. Largely because, again, I should be a lot better than this, and this game should have ended by now. If I was the frog that I was meant to be, this would have been long over. And by meant to be, I mean, if I was the frog that everyone thought that I was at some point in my awesome nodding career, I guess if you could call it that. Oh, boink! Sup! Oh god, that's a lot of damage I just took. But if anybody thought that I was half the frog that that everyone said I was, like, this game would be super over right now. League 7s are not as good as I am, or as good as I was. And yet here I am, trading, you know, like, I'm winning, I'm 10-0, but, like, we haven't won. It's still a 20-minute long game. Like what? And nope, I'm not going to get that. That's okay. So I'm going to go ahead and park it right here. If I see an opportunity to go in, I might. Oh, oh, oh. Nope, he's just going to back off. I'm going to have a party up on top. Party, party, party! Okay, I'm a party. Ow. Okay, and I'm out of here. It's been fun, guys. Laters. I'm going to go ahead and pick up this and this. Oh, never mind. Game over. Well, that was GG. GG. But sort of not GG because, oh my gosh, those stats. Let's take a look at them again one more time. Yeah. They're poor Voltar. I feel badly. Like, I should not be in this league at all. And I started this game, like, I started this season late, so here I am. They just automatically place you in League 7 if you don't qualify for anything beforehand. So, ta-da! That's Frog for you. Super strong assassin if you can land your stuff, if you're very precise. He does take practice to get right, and he needs, like, impeccable timing and impeccable aim. And if you don't have that, you're going to have a bad time, which is what I normally have with this guy. So I'm really glad that at least I got to show you guys a game where I did well with him, but I was fully prepared to upload a video where I died miserably for it. That's it for now, though. Thank you, everybody, so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. If you did, don't be afraid to like and share the video around. And I hope to see you guys in the future, in the next video. Take it easy. Later.